So Disney have filed permits for the upcoming Star Wars hotel coming to Walt Disney World. So let's dive in and see what this reveals about the upcoming project up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack, this is DSNY Newscast, and let's just get straight into it. As it's pretty safe to say that we're all very excited about the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge next year, as this will be one of the most immersive Disney park experiences that Disney have ever challenged themselves to create. That is, of course, until Disney opens the Star Wars Hotel, as the yet to be officially named Star Wars Hotel promises to be the closest thing to that of being able to live the lifestyle of your favourite Star Wars characters, as Disney's Star Wars Hotel is said to be the next logical step in themed entertainment experiences, as you will be able to eat, sleep and breathe the Star Wars adventure for those 24 to 48 hours that you are within the new Star Wars Hotel Resort. Anyways, with all of that being said, you're probably wondering, why is this permit such a big deal? Well, it's because up until now, we haven't had any clear signs as to the timescale or confirmed location for this hotel within Walt Disney World, as it was in July of 2017 that I first reported that the location would be adjacent to Galaxy's Edge, with only part of this newly excavated land being part of a newly expanded parking lot for Disney's Hollywood Studios. But now, thanks to the South Florida Water Management District filings, we can now see that the exact location where Disney are looking to put this hotel is going to be in this area here, set slightly back from the initial rumoured location last year. And there may be a very good reason for this. As we've detailed in the past, that every guest cabin will have a digital window view of the galaxy, and no part of the hotel will have standard window views into the outside surroundings of Walt Disney World. That would surely ruin the illusion of being aboard a spaceship. However, there is one exception to all of this, and that is the ground level standard check-in for the hotel, as that will look like a normal Disney hotel. So the outside of this building won't have to look as architecturally pleasing as other Disney resorts. So Disney may be choosing to set the resort further back and hide it from the rest of the guest view, which would also have an added benefit of a level of mystique around the resort and the magic of being aboard a Star Wars ship. However, with this hotel being located further back from Galaxy's Edge, it does raise an interesting dilemma as to how this resort will have direct access into Galaxy's Edge, as Disney previously confirmed a couple of months ago, as the possibility of a permanent access bridge or tunnel seems less likely. But the corner edge of this proposed site for the Star Wars Hotel to the corner edge of the Galaxy's Edge property is only around 300 metres, which isn't entirely implausible for a more permanent direct access route from the hotel to Galaxy's Edge. But now, sticking with Star Wars, let's check in for a Galaxy's Edge construction update, as we can see that the progress is coming along on the exit area to the Battle Escape attraction. However, Walt Disney World is still quite a bit behind Disneyland's version of Galaxy's Edge, but at least in this latest aerial image, we can see that the exit door area and the foundations are being readied for the steel to be put in place to create the cylindrical crashed part of the ship that we can see here in the model. And we've also had it reported by insiders that this area here will be the size of the active ride area as part of the attraction, with this area highlighted being the rest of the second pre-show and the load area, whereas the rest of the building is most likely going to be backstage within the ride building for maintenance. Additionally though, we can also see construction pillars in place around the entrance to the Battle Escape attraction, as we know that the entranceway will differ greatly from that of the Disneyland version, as we can see here, as the layout of that land is wider and not as tightly constricted as Walt Disney World's version of Galaxy's Edge. But the last thing to take away from all of this is that work has now begun on the Merchants Row section of Galaxy's Edge. That will predominantly be the retail district within this new land. But whilst we're at it, we might as well talk about the latest on Toy Story Land. As we can see here, thanks to a video by BioReconstruct on Twitter, which I'll leave a link in the description box down below so you can go check it out, that Slinky Dog Dash can be seen doing test runs from within Disney's Hollywood studios. But in the actual land itself, we can see that more theming has been installed around the Slinky Dog Dash track. And we can also see the area for where Woody will be located, greeting guests at the entrance into this new land. However, we've now received official confirmation by Disney that beginning on April 9th, the FastPass line for Toy Story Mania will be closed until May 7th. So throughout April and the beginning of May, Toy Story Mania will only be available through the standby queue only, which will surely make for some incredibly long wait times for that ride. And lastly for today, Disney have announced that a new digital key feature coming to the My Disney Experience app, with this feature initially being rolled out at Wilderness Lodge to begin with, but will later be available at the rest of the Disney World hotel properties. And this new digital key feature technology requires Bluetooth and the latest version of the My Disney Experience app to function. But it really makes you question the overall strategy and expense of a Magic Band system that was rolled out all those years ago, when in only a couple of years most smartphones would be NFC and Bluetooth enabled, meaning that people may become more reliant on the My Disney Experience app instead of the Magic Bands in the future. But now, it's over to you, Waltoneers, as I would like to know, how would you provide direct transportation from the Star Wars Hotel to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, given this new information about where the Star Wars Hotel will be located, and how would you make sure that this would be themed and immersive to the story? And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp of where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video, along with your suggestion or your comment, to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast pin. And congratulations to this Waltoneer here for winning with this suggestion from the previous video, where we were talking all about the brand new concept art for the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster coming to Epcot. And so that's it for today's video, so go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, as always, as I always do say that, and also hit that notification icon, so therefore that way you hopefully get a notification whenever one of these videos comes out. And also, if you've enjoyed today's video, give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.